What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Salen. I am the owner of Grindhouse Video and grindhousevideo.com. And every Sunday I go on live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please ask. I will get to those in just a little bit. We're just going to hang out for a few. Don't have a whole lot going on this week. There's a lot of titles coming in, but not too many that are really big. So, just kind of real quick, we'll go through everything. Hope everybody had a good week. I spent the week fixing the back, which I've not done, but we got a lot done. Basically, we had, every time I'm bringing in Code Red and Scorpion stuff from the storage unit that we need in the store for when we sell it online, or to restock the shelves when we sell it in the physical store. I've just got boxes everywhere. All the boxes are marked for the most part, but there's no real good, easy way to find stuff when we sell it. And it's taken John forever to pull orders. So we put up a bunch of grid wall and shelving in the back. We've got a long hallway that leads to another big room where we have a bunch of stuff. And we just got a bunch of shelving up. So now we got to go through and get everything on there alphabetically so we can find it easier and everything when we need it. But it was very, very productive week. I will be going back out to the storage unit starting this week, probably tomorrow. And we will continue putting up Code Red and Scorpion titles throughout this week. How's everyone doing? Love the shirt. Thank you very, very much. Where did you grab it? I'm pretty sure I bought it from the Troma booth at Tampa Bay Screams one year. I'm almost positive I bought it from Troma. Yeah. Great shirt. Some people might have found the store from this shirt, or recognized this shirt from when they found the store about 4 or 5 years ago. I was interviewed in the Tampa Bay Times, and the online article kind of went viral. Got posted everywhere, and this was the shirt I was wearing when they came in to do photos for the article. So yeah. Welcome back, Like and Metal. Howdy, Mike. Any word on Cannibal Run 1 and 2 yet? I don't know, man. I put that up fucking, seems like 2 years ago. The only reason it's still available and available for pre-order is because I've sold a few. Not many. I've sold a few. Otherwise, I would have just fucking taken it down. Because I don't know when... I don't know. It keeps getting pushed back. But I don't have any word on when it's actually going to come in, or if it's going to get pushed back again. I don't know. I don't know why they're having such an issue with it. All right, so let's get into what came in this week. We got in a few things. Dracula and Son from Severin. We got in The Exorcist 4K. This is a regular old standard version. It's the only kind I got right now. I don't have any others. Just the regular old standard. No special packaging, except for a slip. Comes with a slip. Footprints from Severin. The Last Dragon 4K Steelbook came in. The Lost City of Z from Shout Factory. Lost Souls from Scream Factory. Sex, Power, and Money, films by Beth B. from Kino. And Slaughterhouse. This one wasn't up for pre-order. It just literally just kind of popped up on my distributor site. And I listened to Colors of the Dark, and they were talking about it, and they seemed to like it. So I was like, you know what? We'll get a few in. I got in 2 because that's how many they had. I don't know if I get them back in if they're sold out right away. It's kind of one of those made-on-demand type companies, so it's a little weird. getting stuff like that in. And then Walkabout 4K from Criterion. It was a week late, but we finally got it in. I think that's it. Yep, that's what I got in this week. There are the other Exorcist releases in 4K. Yeah, a lot of them. And I don't know if I'm getting any of them. So, I've got some on order. Will I get them? I don't know. You might have seen the email that I sent out for Infinity Pool and Sleepy Hollow for Steelbooks. Infinity Pool will be available in November. So from what it seems, they ran out. They probably did a run of 2,000 and sold out immediately, and are basically repressing it. That's from what I can tell. With a November date, that's probably what's going to happen. So don't go crazy. Don't fucking buy them on fucking eBay from people like trying to sell them for fucking $600. Just wait. It'll be back. But Sleepy Hollow, I did confirm, I will not be getting. So I canceled all those orders. I apologize. It's happened one other time for pre-orders, and that was for Event Horizon Steelbook. So fuck Steelbooks from Majors. I'm the last person to get them. So they would rather supply all the big box stores than the little guys. So there's nothing I can do about it. I placed my order and I didn't get in, so had to refund everybody, which sucked having two of them at the same time, because a lot of people emailed me after I sent that email out, canceling their Infinity Pool, which is fine. I get it, not a big deal. If you want to keep your order alive, you don't have to do anything. I'm not canceling anything. On my own, you would need to request a cancellation on that one. All right, so let's get into what I'm expecting this week. From last week, After Dark, My Sweet from Kino did not come in. Will it come in this week? I don't know. Blood and Black Lace, Blu-ray and 4K. This was supposed to be in. I had another issue getting UK paid, so we're gonna have to wait another. It'll be in next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will go through correctly. But hopefully this will be in next week, along with the other 4K or UK stuff. Following, Kiss the Girls 4K didn't come in. Will it be in this week? I don't know. She Shoots Straight from the UK should be in. The Trial from Criterion, that one didn't come in this week, but it should be coming in next week, or this coming week. And then the other UK title, Valley Girl Limited Edition from Eureka, that one should be in this week. So hopefully I will get all the UK stuff figured out and get those on the way. Let's talk about what other stuff new is coming in. August Underground Mortem from Unearthed Films will be in stock. Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. All of the new imprint stuff is shipping. So we got that one. We got Cross of Iron 4K. From Kino, Death Wish 4 and 5 will be in. We got The Desperate Hours from Arrow, that will be in. Dick Shark. Who doesn't need Dick Shark in their collection? It's 2 discs. It's a 2-disc Blu-ray release. Yeah, you need it. I've sold so many fucking copies of Dick Shark. I think I've sold more Dick Shark than anybody. Ever. You need it. It's a stupid movie. It's terrible. But it's actually probably my favorite Beelzebub movie that I've seen, just because it's so stupid. It has been on Blu-ray before, technically, as Frankenshark. But this was an edited version of Dick Shark. The original version of Dick Shark is 3 hours, or 2.5. 2.5 hours? 2.5 hours. Which is way too long. Love you, Bill, but what the fuck? Holy shit, that was way too long. And it was a lot of talking. He edited it and put it out as Frankenshark. I believe this release is going to have probably all the cuts of the movie. But yeah, if you're a hardcore and want to see the entire thing, set aside 2.5 hours. highly under talked about release. The Doom generation is coming to Blu-ray. It's been out of print on DVD forever. The Doom generation is coming out, and I've heard nobody talking about it. This is probably one of the few movies that I'm actually excited about coming out, because I haven't seen it forever. I don't have a copy, and I need it. So, there you go. Doom generation. Then we got a bunch of steelbooks that are reissued, like repressed steelbooks. We got The Equalizer, Fifth Element, another imprint box set, Film Focus, George Papard. That one will be in. We got Gangnam Zombie. I believe that's from Welgo, USA. Another reissue steelbook, Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Another, I don't think this is a reissue, but it's a steelbook. Halloween H2O. We got a 4K for I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which I highly recommend. Great movie. Really good sequel. I kind of like what they did with it. They took it to an island paradise. Like they go on vacation, or they win a vacation, and the killer stalks them on a deserted island during a hurricane, which a great premise. I really like I Know What You Did Last Summer, or I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer is coming out on Blu-ray. If you haven't seen that, consider yourself lucky. The last time I tried to watch this, I couldn't get through it. The acting and the kills were so bad, I turned it off probably half hour, 45 minutes in. I just couldn't finish it. It was terrible. It definitely doesn't need a 4K. It really doesn't need a Blu-ray. But if you're a completionist, there you go. It's coming out on Blu-ray. Ugh, that movie sucks. Insidious, The Red Door will be out on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray for La Bamba from the Criterion Collection. The Last Blood, 88 Films US will be in stock. From Imprint, we got The Martian Chronicles. From Criterion, Moonage Daydream 4K. I'm not carrying the Blu-ray. No one gives a shit about the Blu-rays when they release the 4K. So, yeah, I'm just carrying the 4K. From Scream Factory, My Bloody Valentine 4K. Natty Knox from Welgo, USA. Or no. Is that Welgo? What does that say on the corner? Looks like maybe RLJE? I don't know. Somebody's putting that out. Natural Born Killers from Shout Select. I highly recommend this movie. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Oliver Stone. I'm not a director person. I don't follow directors. I don't like all of Oliver Stone movies I've seen and love. I don't do that. I go by movies. This movie is amazing. I don't know about his other stuff. I honestly couldn't name 3 other movies that he's made. I don't know. But this movie is fucking amazing. Absolutely love this movie. It's almost perfect in my opinion. This one could have been put out on Scream Factory. I don't know why they did a Shout Select for it, because it's pretty fucking violent. I don't know. Whatever. I don't understand Scream Factory. Sympathy for the Devil, starring Nicolas Cage. That one will be in. We got Thunderbolt and Lightfoot 4K will be in from Kino. And that's it. That's what I'm expecting this week. Again, not a whole lot, or a lot, but not a whole lot of, like, key important releases. So we should have no problem with shipping this week. Once everything comes in. Biggest release is probably Blood and Black Lace. So, don't worry. We won't be backed up this week. Franken Shark and Dick Shark are the same movie but different cuts? Yes. Beelzebub does this a lot. He will rename it. He'll re-edit it and rename it and release it again, and it's the same movie. He does it a lot. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, he does it quite a bit. Stoked for Doom Generation, and even more stoked for Nowhere when that finally comes out. Always Know is a pretty damn bad movie. Yes, I agree. I tried doing last summer. Disappointed with the first one because it had such a great start before it dragged, and it didn't like last summer too. Really? Huh. I think after Scream, like Scream being, the best out of all of those late 90s, early 2000 horror revival movies. But I think I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise, or part 1 and 2, not 3, were actually some of the better ones. Pop Culture Massacre, Natural Born Killer, my number 1 favorite movie of all time. Just got the 4A poster in yesterday. I've been waiting for this movie to get a decent release. When I wanted it, it was out of print. Now I have a chance again. Any idea on when Twin Dragons and the Fight Back to School trilogy from 88 Films are coming in? Twin Dragons got pushed back to next month. But next month's stuff is already shipping from MVD. So, I don't know. Maybe a week, 2 weeks, unless it gets pushed back again. Fight Back to School, due to the fact that I didn't get it paid, I'm going to try. Those are technically in stock. I'm going to try and get those added to the order that didn't ship from the UK. So those might be in next week, but I can't guarantee that. Whatever happened to your quest to watch all of the USA Up All Night movies? Oh, Jesus. I haven't watched a movie in probably 4 months. I don't know. I just have no interest in it. I just have no interest. I got some stuff I pulled from my collection that we'll go through. And I'm like, oh man, I'd really like to see that again. But then I get to that point where it's like, okay, let's watch something, and I'm just like, ugh. The thought of sitting there and watching a movie just doesn't appeal to me. So I don't know. I would love to be able to sit down and watch all the USA Up All Night movies. I want to do a podcast about them all. I want to watch them, talk about them, fucking get people excited about those movies. Because now some companies are starting to release those type of movies. You got Invisible Maniac. You got the Virgin High. And, what was the other one? It was a double feature, Virgin High and Hot Under the Collar or something like that. That Culture Shock did. They're continuing with that line of sex comedies. Like there's companies putting that stuff out again. So I'd love to do it, but will that ever happen? I don't know. Probably not. I got to do 90s new horror marathon sometime. Is there anything else? Randoms. Let's do it. Gravy. Great movie. Really, honestly, was not what I was expecting when I first saw it. But really good. It kind of reminded me of another really good classic, more modern movie. Like a 2010s type thing. Is Murder Party. It kind of reminded me of Murder Party because it's Halloween, they're all dressed up, and there's murder spree. Really good. Highly recommend Gravy. It's really fucking good. So good. I really recommend Murder Party also. I wish that was on Blu-ray. I wish somebody would pick that up and release it because nobody fucking talks about it because it's stuck on DVD. But yeah, highly recommend Murder Party also. Then we got Mimic, 3-film set. First Mimic, great. Second Mimic, it doesn't even talk about it. Honestly, I don't remember the second Mimic. I think the third Mimic was the one that was kind of like a Rear Window type movie, right? Somebody might be able to tell me. I really liked the first one. I kind of like the third one, the Rear Window one, which I think is the third one. Honestly, don't remember two. But that's another one I'd really like to revisit sometime. This one, I'm almost positive I have seen this about 100 times. I want to say that this one was on HBO back in the day when, you had HBO, Cinemax, Showtime. Those were your movie channel choices. And we had cable, we had HBO. I want to say this was on all the time, but I haven't seen it. I don't remember anything about it. It's one of those that like I would put on, kind of like when I watched Beastmaster after Vinegar Syndrome released it. As soon as I started seeing the images, I was like, oh my god, this is that movie. And I think that's what would happen if I put this on. King Solomon's Mines. It's like an Indiana Jones wannabe, but I'm pretty sure I watched this a lot. I'm almost positive. Not my favorite Michael J. Fox movie, but Bright Lights, Big City. A little bit more of a drama than it is like a comedy, which is why it's not super duper favorite. Great cast though. Michael J. Fox, Kiefer Sutherland, Phoebe Cates, Diane West. But yeah, great cast. Not my favorite though. Midnight Madness, greatest Michael J. Fox movie ever. Love that movie. Come on, Disney. Fucking put it on Blu-ray. That movie is fucking amazing. More than likely. Because I haven't watched it in a while. I have it on DVD. Do I have it on DVD? Is it right here? Actually, one that I just talked about. Murder Party. Highly recommend Murder Party. And then I need to watch this. Like, this is probably one I might actually put this on tonight, to be honest. I love this movie. Midnight Madness, so good. It's probably my favorite Disney movie of all time. Another one that I watched all the time back in the day. But it's like basically a scavenger hunt, and it's just fucking batshit crazy. Really love this movie from back in the day. Come on, Disney, put it on Blu-ray. I would carry that. I would definitely carry that from Disney if they put it on Blu-ray. And then lastly, from my collection, we've got Aftershock. Aftershock. Uh-oh. Shit. I just gave Asylum and Wild Eye an idea. Aftershock. This is not Eli Roth, but it is produced by Eli Roth. Eli Roth is in it. And I think Eli Roth gets a bad rap. Okay? Yes, it's bro horror. Totally get it. I totally understand why people would not like Eli Roth movies. But at least they're interesting. I'm a big fan of Hostel, all three of them, even though he didn't really have anything to do with the sequels. I am a big fan of Eli Roth, or of Hostel. Green Inferno was okay. Not my favorite. What else did he do? Knock Knock was okay. Honestly, I don't mind Knock Knock. I think the premise is cool, kind of cool. It's a remake from a 70s movie, which I carry. In case you didn't know that, I found out John didn't know that. Death Games, from Grindhouse Releasing, is the original Knock Knock. What else? What else did he do? What else did Eli Roth make? History of Horror series on Shudder is great. Like, that's the thing, is Eli Roth loves horror. That's why, like, I like Rob Zombie's movies for the most part. The last couple were not great. Like, 31 was horrible. But I like Rob Zombie's movie because they are so fucking hardcore about horror that it just makes fucking good movies. I don't know. But Aftershock, honestly, great movie. Like, really good. I thought it was really good. I haven't seen it in a while, but I've seen it a few times, and I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it. I don't know whose booth it was at Bride of FrankenCon, but somebody gave me a bunch of these stickers. Jesus Thinks You're Stupid, and I want to thank them because I'm putting these stickers on all my mugs. I have to put stickers on it because I have to cover up that I'm getting them from Uline. I place a lot of orders from Uline for boxes and supplies. And now they carry these Yetis, and so I don't want to buy them. I really like these mugs, so I'm just getting them from Uline for free whenever I place an order, and then I'm using the stickers that I get from different places to cover up the Uline logo. All right, but that's what I got from my collection. I want Bikini Car Wash Company on 4K. That's not going to happen. I'm gonna talk about it because no one cares. Like I'm not gonna put them out. But I was in talks a few years ago about putting out a movie. I was talking to Stephen Byro from Unearthed one night, and we were talking about me releasing the movies. And I'm like, I wouldn't go horror. Everybody's trying to get horror. The prices for getting the rights to horror movies are going up. You got to fight with everybody else. I want to go for shit that I actually like, and that no one else is going for. So I mentioned my top favorite 2 movies of the 90s for that genre, for the sex comedy genre, was Bikini Car Wash Company. A few days later, Steven's guy is talking to the guys that own the rights to Bikini Car Wash Company, and I'm looking at possibly putting out Bikini Car Wash Company. I had actually reached out to someone to do the artwork for it. I had everything planned out. I was going to be hiring a company to try and track down the actresses and everybody involved, to do interviews. Like, I was ready. And I was getting both. I was getting 1 and 2. And in this process, they sent me what they had, because they didn't have the elements. They sent me what they had, and it was bad. Full frame. I didn't know what for sure they had, because they kept sending me the edited TV versions, which has no nudity. Why else would you fucking watch Bikini Car Wash Company? Not for the acting. So yeah, I turned it down. I did not put them out. I would have literally been able to put them out on DVD. Like, I might have done a Blu-ray with both of them together, but it would have been a budget type thing, like maybe $20 retail, like $15-$16, like everywhere. I just decided not to do it. But yeah, I came very, very close to putting out Bikini Car Wash Company 1 and 2. Not on 4K though. Michael J. Fox was kind of miscast in Bright Lights. I agree. Secret of My Success is a great movie. I really like that one. Aftershock. Now that I've said it, now that I've put Aftershock into the universe, someone's going to make it. I've yet to see Knock Knock, the original, and the original Death Games. I don't think I've seen the original Death Games. I don't know. Like, it's not horror movies. They're not horror movies. They're psychological erotic horror, or psychological erotic thrillers. The original might be more horror. I don't know, but Knock Knock isn't. But I thought it was pretty good. Are they actually making Thanksgiving? That's kind of cool. Hopefully, it does a bitch thing. Maybe mock trailer is tough to live up to. I agree. Alright. Well, I think that's it. I am hungry. I've been working. Oh, I want to show you guys something. Okay. So, this happened literally right before I went live. I've been pricing stuff from the Orlando collection that I bought. 10,000 units, mostly DVD. And it's a lot. Most of these are new, still sealed. But I've noticed that I need to open most of them. And I am opening most of them. because I don't know how these are stored. It's coming from Orlando. I'm guessing that the environment that they were stored in has something to do with this, because I've never seen this before in my life. I've lived in Florida my whole life. All of the fucking movies that I've sold over the years on DVD have pretty much come from Florida. They've been stored in Florida. They've been housed in Florida. They've been watched in Florida. But I've never seen this. And this is not the first one that I've gotten. It's the reason why I'm opening everything. Because I've found multiples of these. Okay? This was actually a movie, The Bravados, which is like a Western. From like, I don't know, whoever put it out. Fucking Universal, we'll say. I open it up. And I look at it, and I'm like, holy fuck. That's worse. That's the worst one so far. This is what happened to it. The disc is fucking going clear. And this is happening often now. Like, this is not the first one I found. I've never seen this before. Has anybody else seen this? Like, this is crazy. It's literally going clear. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I thought I'd show that to you. Literally just found it today. So that's why I'm opening all of them. Just because. I am putting a bunch of it on eBay, but you guys probably won't care about it because it's a lot of television. So anything that's actually worth some money, I'm going to end up putting on eBay. But I am finding some cool stuff. All of it is in a box over here, so I can't show you any of it right now. But there was like an Ed Wood collection. We got some retro media stuff, old retro media releases. I found recently, like this today. I have one more box to do after I'm done here. What else did I find? Oh, and there's a bunch of Playboy. I found a couple Playboy DVDs that I have found sold for over $100. What the fuck? That's stupid. So a lot of that will probably go on eBay. But yeah, like, crazy collection. But I've never seen that before in my life. I thought I put that aside to show you guys. YouTube crap, follow, like, blah blah blah. Yeah. Subscribe, do all that shit. Never. DVD, CD, Blu-ray, never. Yeah. Like, I collected CDs fucking forever. CDs are, what, almost 40 years old now? I have never seen anything do that. I know of disc rot on Laserdisc, yeah. Laserdisc disc rot is a thing, but that, for the most part, came from one manufacturer because Laserdiscs are two discs stuck together. And that laser rot from Laserdisc comes from the adhesive that they use to stick them together. DVDs aren't. So I don't know how that's happening. How is that happening? It's crazy. Does it play? I don't know. I found one that had it a little bit, but it wasn't clear. Like, it was like a swirl. I kind of call it a swirl. I've come across those every once in a while where the play side, you look at it and it looks like somebody's making, you know, like a frappuccino or something, and like does a little swirl design. And generally those play fine. I've not had any issues with those not playing, but I've never seen it go completely clear like that. What's my eBay name? Grindhouse Video, I think. Tampa? No, Tampa's not in there anymore. I think it's just Grindhouse Video. All one word. You should never buy anything from eBay that I have on the website, because it costs me more money even if it is the same price. But also, I'm mainly putting it up on eBay, the Code Red Scorpion stuff, for either more money or for the same amount, but it's not buy two get one free. I got so much of it that I'm just trying to clear out of it and sell it on eBay. Have a few Blu-rays that you can see through but not clear like that. That's just a Blu-ray thing. I think that's kind of normal for certain companies. My high school drama teacher played Barf in Midnight Madness. He's got some great stories from that shoot. That's awesome. That is awesome. Alright, we're done. I'm hungry. And I still got another fucking box to do, so I can take all that stuff in tomorrow. Put it on the shelf. So, thank you for watching. As always, 7 o'clock-ish on YouTube. I go live, and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news updates, rant reviews, and answer your questions. Join us every week, 7-ish, here on YouTube. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for watching. As always, be nice to people, don't be a dick, and hail Satan. We will see you next week. Peace out.